Hi, I'll be talking to you guys about the leadership and responsibilities of a high school senior football player. The sounds of the fans in the stands, teammates cheering you on, and knowing that this game will be your last game of your high school senior football season is what I live for and why I played the game of football. Ever since I was little, the adrenaline rush of catching a ball and hitting someone was something that always caught my eye. As I got older, players got bigger, coaches got stricter, and the love of football became stronger in my brain, and I knew I was in a ride of a lifetime. Growing up, all my friends and I played football because it was just a hobby and something to do on the weekends. All through grade school, the big thing was tackle football, so I convinced my dad to let me play. At first, my mom was not so keen on letting me play, but after weeks of convincing, she finally caved in. The first day of summer rolled around, and I was ready but very nervous. Seeing videos of professional athletes getting hurt, I was kind of skeptical on trying to hit someone or even being hit by someone bigger than me. I showed up on August 1st, and as soon as I stepped foot on the grass field, my heart began to beat faster than normal, and my body got very shaky. The first couple of weeks were easy. Running, agility, and footwork were the big concepts to learn, or else you would be left in the dust in games. The next week was form tackling. Week after week, I gained the confidence to tackle and get tackled. All through the rest of grade school, the love of football became even stronger. High school finally became a reality, and of course, I went immediately on the football team. I went to Cardinal Mooney High School for my first freshman year, but I did not like the football team nor the school. So sophomore year, I switched to South Range High School, and I immediately went on the football team there also. Of course, like last time, I enjoyed football and I enjoyed the people there. I was shaping up to be a great high school senior football player by those 2 years, and I was ready to tackle on my senior year. Senior year came around, and that was the one thing I was most excited about. The hype, responsibility, and passion was all that mattered in my senior football season. The senior class and I were ready to end our final season with a bang. Because most of us, this would be our last football season seeing a field and catching a ball. Even though we had a losing record, I created a bond with my teammates that will last a lifetime, and I will never forget the joy, tears, and brotherhood that came with the sport of football. Even though the community makes football out to be players out to be cocky, violent, or mean, it was more than a football and a playbook. The brotherhood that you could rely on in any situation. Being a senior football player was more different than another classroom football player. You all of a sudden have a boatload of responsibilities and trust a game with your teammates, and most importantly, leading your team into battle. These 4 years taught me so much, not just to be catching and tackling, but just trust, discipline, and selflessness. This feeling the best feeling in the world is to lead your team to victory and knowing that your team has a confidence that you will lead your team to victory again in the later postseason games. The lesson I learned from football was to go outside your comfort zone and take some risks. You never know where it will lead you, and every path you take will lead to new opportunities. Football was more than a game to me. The challenges, hard work, and dedication made me learn multiple lessons how to act in very intense situations. I want to thank my parents, Coach Yeagley, for changing my life in the right way. I could not gain the experience that I had without becoming a football player and experiencing the experience I had throughout my high school season.